What's going on, guys?
Girl, where have you been?
I can totally explain. What's going on, my wellness warriors? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Let's just clear the elephant in the room. It has definitely been a while. If you are new to my channel, my name is 𝕨𝕒𝕪𝕤. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and on this channel I make lifestyle content for any and all of you people along your conscious journey. When I'm talking about lifestyle content, I'm talking about health, fitness, spirituality, nutrition, mental health, all of those amazing things that we need to become our greatest version. I have been extremely busy. Very busy. Let's just say that. I had a lot of things going on and a lot of fun opportunities and a lot of new things. Now we're talking about today, generally. So, I mean, yeah, I fell off a track. So, since it's been a while, we're going to talk about getting back on track. How to get back on track, because we all fall off track. It is now March. Happy March. Getting towards my favorite month, which I was born in April. I am a spring baby. Team Spring, when were you born? Let me know down in the comments, because like I said, Team Spring over here, and I just love the energy of spring. I love it all, and it's just so refreshing. The clocks are going forward this week, I think, or is it next week? I don't know. They're going forward. So we are heading towards spring, and that is going towards the season of rebirth and growth in general. Beautiful time. Beautiful time. So, we set our goals in January. The first couple weeks of February, it's all good. We're still going strong. You got the third and fourth week, it starts to fizzle out, and then March comes along, and it's just like, oops. So, I mean, you saw what I did. I was really good with YouTube. I was uploading twice a week in January. First week of February, I was uploading. Second week, I got really busy. And then after that, I just really fell off track, and here I am. I originally recorded a video the other day, and it was too long. So I decided to re-record it. Here I am. So I'm going to be talking a little bit fast. And yes. So since we are in March.
Delicious.
Since we are in March, it's time to make things spicy. It's time to wake the things up that we want, our goals, our dreams, the things we set, the intentions, all of those things, we need to wake those back up, because this is very common. We all do it. We all fall off track no matter what time of the year it is. So it's a perfect time to switch things up. So I'm going to give you 7 ways that I always implement in my life when I do fall off track, how to get back on track. So 7 ways to get back on track. First and foremost, if you haven't already, or if you have, figure out or remember your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? What you're supposed to be doing, what you set yourself to do. Why are you on this path? Why do you want to do the things that you dream of doing, that you're working on doing, things like that? Why are you doing this? This is very important. This will keep you on track, and it will bring you back to getting on track. Okay, what do you want to contribute to the world, to yourself, to those around you? What do you want to contribute? What are you looking to do, to give, in order to line up with your goals? What is that? You have to remember this, and you want to definitely never forget this. Figuring out your why and also remembering your why increases more burning passion, and it gives you drive to get closer to your goals. So don't forget this. This is the most important tip. And the last tip I have is actually going to kind of come back to this, and those 2 are the most important out of all 7 of these. 7 is my favorite number. Tip number 2 is to revise, replan, or plan your goals, and also your plans. So revise your plans and your goals. You know, you can have a daily agenda, daily plan. Just want to make sure it's still recording. Definitely figure out what habits have you picked up, what habits have you let go, what you want to really think about. Are they serving you? Are they helping you grow? Are they holding you back? Are they limiting you? Are they just what you have to think about what they're doing? Are they something you want to keep? Because we have the rest of the year to go. You know, we had a little free trial at the beginning of the year. You want to think if they are bringing you closer to your goals. If they aren't, you really want to think about if you even need to keep doing them at all anymore. Take baby steps as well. Don't get crazy and just think you're going to just jump and get to the thing that you want to get to, because that's not how life works. Because normally when you jump, you get slapped down and you fall pretty hard. So when you're careful and you take those little baby steps, you don't fall as hard and you're less likely to get slapped. So I always tell people when they want to cross a river, this is just an example, the water's crazy, the river's going, doing its thing, you want to get to the other side, you can't just jump to the other side at all. You literally have to take baby steps on each little rock you have to get across. You have to work with the water, use your senses, use your common sense, and inch your way across, and then you're at the other side. So that's how we have to literally tackle life. We have to take baby steps, have our goal in mind, and our vision, main purpose, but literally take baby steps to get you better, to get you better equipped, more wise, closer to your goal. If these habits that you've picked up, when you think about them, whether you're trying to figure out if they serve you or not, you want to see, do they still light you up? Do they still make you want to do your ultimate goal? Are they giving you that burning passion? Are they exciting you? Are they bogging you down? Are they making you annoyed? You have to really think about what they're doing. Whew. Number 3 is to clear your plate. We are all guilty of this. Hold on. I was smelling my food and I was like, oh my god, I think it's burning, but it's not. So I had to go turn it down. Like I was saying, we are all guilty of having a full plate. I know personally, I really am. When we get overwhelmed, spicy in the air. When we get overwhelmed, we tend to just say, I'm all set. And we really do fall off track at that point. In order to clear our plate, we kind of have to think of the big goal we have and try to simplify it in a sense. Like, is it too big? And it's just like, okay, I'll never get that. Or, I mean, you could get it, but it's like, I'm not ready yet. So you have to simplify it. That means your ultimate goal, breaking it down into smaller areas of life and then bringing it smaller and smaller. Just so you can kind of tackle those small things every day, throughout the weeks, throughout the months. That way you get closer. Climbing the tree. Another thing that helps to clear the plate is to dump the lump. Like literally, we have like 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And I can honestly tell you about 3/4 of them are insanely irrelevant. They're just taking up space. So you can think of all of this as you have a plate and you have your main goal, which is the biggest part of your meal. Then you have the smaller portions to get to the bigger goal, which are still very important. They're a little bit larger, but not as large as your main goal. Those are there on the plate. And then you have the smaller ones, okay, cool. Then you throw a whole bunch of extra stuff on the plate just to fill in space. This is how we think. And it's like, okay, now the plate is too full. I have my goal. I have the things I know I need to do. Then I have all this other stuff that I want to do that probably isn't relevant at all. Then I have all these other things I've picked up that who knows if this is me, my energy. Who knows if I'm just picking this up because I've been around it or I'm doubting myself, limiting myself. Who knows? So you have to really try to, okay, I don't need this. Because, if you have a full plate, you sit down and eat, you look at it like, okay, I can definitely eat this. And then, you start eating the smaller things first. And then it's just like, I'm all set. I'm done. You're overwhelmed by everything that's on that plate, so you don't end up eating it. So that's how you can think about life. Number 4 is to make a list or, a journal. If you've already made one, you can make a new one, or you can just start one in general. But you definitely want to keep track. So you can journal daily, you can journal weekly, you can journal monthly, you can journal every 5 minutes if you want. It doesn't have to specifically be a journal. You can have like a little ink pad in your phone. You can have like little notepads. You have all types of stuff. You just definitely want to keep track. spiciness. I don't even think I'm making hot peppers. So weird. You want to definitely write down your like new accomplishments, your breakthroughs, your new realizations. You want to keep track of those because those will keep you going as well, and they'll keep you focused and keep you on track. Because when you realize like, ooh, this works, and then you'll be like, you know what? I'm going to do this all the time. You know, wake up an hour earlier, or, you know, take this way to work, or, you know, work on your business for this amount of time every day. Those things you definitely want to keep track of. All the other stuff that's really not helpful, don't even keep track of it unless you're really trying to break that habit and you're like, okay, try to switch it into something positive. Like if you're trying to break, you know, being late all the time per se, and then it's like, okay, today I was late. Instead of saying like, you know what, today I did this little thing differently. Tomorrow I'm going to do this and this differently. And then, you know, just chug along little things and just make your way there. Because as you do these little things, you know, like I said, chugging, you're building momentum. And that is what's really going to keep you on track and bring you back on track again, is that building that momentum. You take a snowball and you roll it down a snowy hill. If you're lucky, it's rolling, 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 and it gets bigger. So think of your accomplishments, your breakthroughs, your realizations like that. Try to keep that focus, like snowball effect, momentum building. Whew. Number 5 is very important. Keep to yourself. Literally keep to yourself, because every mouth is not an honest mouth. Every ear is not a correct listening ear. So you have to really keep things to yourself. Me personally, I'm a very private person. I don't tell everybody everything that's going on in my life unless I generally don't really care about it. But keep things to yourself, because people will derail you. They will literally discourage you. They will throw their little 2 cents into your life. And it's like, you know, not everyone can see what you see through your eyes. They're not going to see your vision, and you shouldn't expect them to. But people are going to kind of just, they don't see what you see, and they don't see your capabilities. They don't see what you believe in yourself. So they're going to just basically project themselves onto you. Stay to yourself. Trust me, just please stay to yourself, because people will really just kind of discourage you, because as things go around and it comes back to you, you're like, what? And then it's just like, I don't even want to do that anymore. Or, perfect example, which I know we've all gone through this probably more than 10 times. You tell someone your idea or something you've done, and they're not as excited as you, and it's kind of just like, oh, you know, it makes you discouraged. So just stay yourself. I want you to move in silence, fail in silence, build in silence, and just think in silence, because silence is very peaceful. So stay in the dark. The dark is a good place. Number 6. Hold on. So yeah, like I said, it was burning, kind of. Not really, but that's okay. I kind of like my peppers a little charred. But I'm making fajitas. So just start frying all this together. Smells good. That's burning my throat for no reason. So yeah, number 6 is to give yourself grace. It's very important to not be insanely hard on yourself. We are very good at that as humans. We can be pretty hard on ourselves, because, you know, sometimes we set our expectations to a certain point, and if we don't achieve that at the time, we beat ourselves up over it. And it's like, there's literally no reason to do that. You want to focus on the now. You can't focus on what happened. You can't focus in the future, because that's just insanity. You want to focus on right now, because this is the only moment you truly, truly have, because your life can completely change in an hour. However you want to take that. You want to, again, do the small steps to get you further. Day by day, minute by minute. In any situation in life, you don't want to just be too crazy and think too far ahead. I've had friends in the past, peppers, that I've told don't think too far in the future, because you're just going to give yourself anxiety, and you're going to set expectations that you can't even achieve right now. So like, being hard on ourselves literally causes stagnation. So when we really think too much and we really just are really beating ourselves up all the time, it causes us to stay in one spot. When resistance meets resistance, it's literally, you think of a magnet, and it's like you're putting it together. It's like, nope, it's just staying right there in the middle. You know, that air in the between is just staying there. Think of it like that. Resistance meets resistance. It stays there. So some things you just have to let go. You can't hold on to everything. If it's not working, it's not working. Try to rethink about it, reanalyze, think about those things. Just don't stay stagnant. Don't be hard on yourself, because you will stay right where you are. I should have done this. I need to do this. Just wait. Just say, what can I do right now to get me past this little speed bump? Okay, what can I do right now to get over this little hurdle? Oh, look, I'm further than I was, and I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning. Learn, because you'll forever be a student. If you need to change your environments, your situations, the people around you, very important too, because that can also cause you to be hard on yourself, because you compare, and you don't want to do that neither. So you want to reassess, do your reads that you hear during Mercury retrograde, which we're in now. You want to reassess, rethink, reflect, reanalyze, all of those things. Just redo things, even your goals. Ooh. And number 7 is to remember that shit happens, and don't forget your why. Like I said, very important. Things are gonna happen in life. Things are gonna literally smack us down to the ground and start pouring rain on us, and a car's gonna go by and throw mud on us. Things are gonna happen. But if you remember that why, if you remember the purpose that you've set, that you've realized, and why you're doing these things, you'll literally just get up and laugh about it. You'll be like, you know what? It's happening. Life goes on. That's the beauty of life, is balance. Balance. Very important. Good, bad, dark, light, up, down, in, out, all of that. We have to have it. It's inevitable. We have to have balance in life. And that's a good thing. I like it. Sometimes it can be uneven, but sometimes it's like, this happened to me, but guess what? This is going to happen to me too. So you have to really kind of just learn to let some things go again, and not hold on to every little thing. Think about those things. If you want to let them go, just really think, is it serving me, or is it burdening me? Is it making me better? Is it making me worse? Is it holding me back? Is it bringing me closer? Think about things like that, because all that negative stuff, it can go. But learn a lesson from it. Don't just let it go and think it's not there. It didn't happen. Just remember you learned something from that. And that is very important, is to take the lesson from anything. I got into a car accident last week. I took the lesson from it. I wasn't at fault, but I need to realize, like, okay, some things are going to happen, but something good is going to come after or out of it. I always tell people, on the other side of your breakdown is normally your breakthrough. So just hold on a little bit tighter. Slow down a little bit more. Think a little bit deeper. Just really just kind of learn everything. Think about the balance. You'll see that things will work out. Things usually always work out for how they're supposed to work out for you. Not for them, not Billy Joe down the road, not anything else for you. So all in all, when life gets chaotic and just weird, we fall off track, just remember that is a sign of the universe, from the creator, that you need to slow down and check in with yourself, because when we are unbalanced and chaotic inside, it's going to reflect out into our lives on the outside. So we have to embrace the chaos, but also try to tweak the things in order to make ourselves better. So I want you to get up, get out, show out, set those intentions daily, monthly, weekly, anything. You can set more than 20 if you want to, but I want you to step into radical action. You cannot achieve your goals without putting forth action. The law of attraction, law of correspondence does not work like that. You literally have to step into radical action. You can't just sit back and think things are going to happen to you. They're not going to happen like that. So we can think of this situation kind of like the Tower card. Hold on. So I went and got my cards because I want to find the card. I want to find Tower card. So let's see if I can find it. Blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. There we go. So, really quick. Hopefully my camera focus is on it. But that's what the card looks like. You can see there's a lot of chaos and destruction going on. Lightning striking a building. People are falling out. Things are chaotic and crazy. There's rocks on the bottom. You see in this corner, there's a crown. I'll get there in a minute. But things look crazy. Things are always crazy. But guess what? When all of that clears up, it's going to be sunny again. So you want to really think about these things like things are going to crumble. Things are going to get crazy. chaos is going to happen, but you have to embrace it and learn the lessons from it, because you will come back wiser. You will come back, or more wise. You will come back stronger. You will come back better equipped to deal with the situations that are being thrown at you, because that's a part of life. So again, take the lessons from it. That crown is going to hit the ground, pick it up, dust it off, and put it back on, and realize that you are a very powerful human, limitless being, whatever you'd like to call yourself. Just remember that. Not all change is bad, and that's the truth. Some of our greatest, most powerful changes in life come from our setbacks, our failures, our falling off track, all of those things that we consider bad. Some of the greatest things come from those. Good things come from pain. Look at childbirth. So embrace the chaos, live your life, learn the lessons, slow down, calm down, clear your head, clear your plate, do those things, and get yourself back on track. It's really not hard to get yourself back on track, because like I said, once you build that momentum, you're going to keep going. So I'm going to wrap up this video, because I'm pretty sure now my food is burning, though I turned it off. I want you to get back on track. Crush those goals. You definitely can do it, and I know you can. So as always, choose health, choose healing, choose you. Don't forget to give this video a like, and if you want to join the tribe, which you should, I mean, why would you not want to? I'm going to be posting some food recipes soon, so subscribe to this, and also turn on that notification bell, because sometimes I fall off track, but you'll be notified when I come back on track. So I'm getting back on track, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm excited, so I will see you guys next time.